Hey there, Capricorn. Hi, it's Angie with Feisty Butterfly Tarot. The crack in the deck is showing us the King of Cups and the Lovers. Interesting. Interesting. We'll take a peek and see if either of these reoccur. This is the Heaven and Earth Tarot that we're looking at. And we're going to take, this is the Tarot of the Night, de la Nuit. So that's what we're looking at now. And we're going to take a look at what's going on for Valentine's, roughly in February 2021, roughly February 14th. This is a relationship and Valentine's read for you and your person and the dynamic between you. So we're going to get started. Okay. So this is you, this is a person. Reverse it if you need to, swatch it. Person A, person B, and the dynamic. So we have the Emperor, Five of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. Now the Emperor in reverse is all about too much structure, too much control. Kind of creating rigidness in the rules and the way things need to be and not allowing any kind of flow whatsoever. The sense of putting order in place to the point that it's restrictive rather than establishing things and allowing for development to happen. Okay? And then on their side of the equation, you have the Five of Cups. Now the Five of Cups is usually about sorrow, sadness, loss, a real sense of loss with emotional grieving that's going on. And in this one, it's in reverse. So maybe the loss is somewhat diminished. Could be a little bit less of a loss than what you think, or something that just might need some attention, but it's more of a minor attention thing than a big deal. It's not as heavy hitting as usual. The Eight of Pentacles, you know what? A lot of people have gotten the Eight of Pentacles. It's so interesting. Some of these cards, even though it's a variety of different decks, I'm seeing repeats in the cards that really surprised me. The Eight of Pentacles is to do with the day in and day out work of something. Doing the apprenticeship, doing that task over and over and over until it's mastery. It's mastery level. In reverse, you're not quite at the mastery level. And in fact, you're getting sick of the routine. You're getting annoyed by it. It needs more attention and you're kind of like, bored, ready to get rid of it, ready to be done with it. And a fear of doing everything day in, day out, a fear of the normal day to day, that's vexing you. In this dynamic, you have all of these rules and this kind of sadness on these two persons, and the day-to-day routine, it seems a little bit like a kind of a drudgery. So let's see what's going on. There might be more to this story than we're seeing. Let's find out what else is challenging these two in this dynamic. So we're going to take a quick peek, see what we see here. For Capricorn and their other, we are seeing the Seven of Wands. Okay, Seven of Wands is all about clear boundaries being set. Being very clear in the boundaries and letting people know, hey, this is what I'll defend or what I will not defend. So this is something that is really, really pushing buttons. There's a lack of clarity. This is almost control to rigidness, and this is almost like, well, I'll deal with it. So things are out of whack here right now. What else is going on? Let's see what's going on for this Emperor side. What's up with this Emperor aspect of control? And you can see him, it's a beautiful card, but it's almost even not the Emperor in a ruling mode. It's more the Emperor like ready for war in a battle mode. So just dug in for sure. And sadness over some of this over here. But what's going on with this Emperor that's kind of dug in stubbornly right now? We have the Ace of Swords and the Moon. So this is a truth and some confusion, or sometimes there's a deception. Now, when they're upright, the Ace of Swords is all about a truth that needs to come forward and it's revealed. And ta-da, here it is. The truth is offered. In the reverse, it hasn't been offered so readily, and it might be even tricky to look at or tricky to find. And it might be a truth about themselves. It could be about the relationship or just the situationship right now, currently. So whatever that truth is, you'll know better than I, but that's where it's at. Then we have the Moon. Now the Moon is about facing fears, about deciding whether we're going to go for a domestic instinct or an animal instinct. Are we going to just go off of our gut and reactive? Are we going to go a little bit more into our internal and really seek light and seek inspiration? This is about going through those gates of fear and figuring out what we're going to do next. And will we have the courage to do that, or are we going to just stay in self-deceit? In reverse, this is a limited light and a really kind of a turning away from something, not looking at something, not addressing something that's important, or just refusing to see it out of sheer stubbornness. So FYI. Then in the Five of Cups, this grieving thing, this thing that's lost, it's also commonly depicted that this guy has 3 cups that have spilled and 2 that are still standing. In this Five of Cups, it doesn't show the traditional imagery. It just shows like this murky, cloudy sky and then a ship in the background and this mermaid that's just stuck here, just kind of stranded on this rock and not back into the waters that are familiar. And what's gone? Where is this person gone? If there's somebody she's longing for, are they gone out to sea? Are they coming back? What's going on here? There's this sense of longing. All right. So this person focusing on love and longing, and whoa, Page of Cups. And what else do we got for this side of the equation? Page of Cups and 8 of Cups. So in the reverse, we have this Page of Cups. The page offers all this wonderful excitement, spontaneity, small gifts, happiness, youthfulness, ready to go with love, just excited about the new relationship, excited and learning and bringing messages of love. And then the 8 of Cups is this longing to go further, this longing to go deeper, to search for what's missing. Something is missing here, and it's causing sadness. And there's control here, and a need to look at something more clearly, a need to look at some kind of truth with more light on it than you currently have. So this feels like you guys aren't in the happiest of spaces. 7 of Wands is the need for defined boundaries, and the 8 of Pentacles is the day in and day out. It might be a little bit routine and driving you bonkers. So let's see, is there some hidden influences that they're not aware of, that person A and person B are not seeing currently? Hidden influence, past influence, things that they're not really acknowledging or don't even know just yet are at play. Woo. Okay, we have the Angel of the Night, we have the Nine of Swords, and the King of Wands. Angel of the Night, the Nine of Swords, and the King of Wands. This is a very this strikes me as a very stuck energy. This is a very pondering, somber, considering energy, sacrifice energy. What is it going to take before transformation can happen? Is there sorrow? Is there sadness? Is there grieving to be done? This is serious consideration going on right here. Then you have the King of Wands and the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is nightmare aspect of things. Anxiety, stress, unable to sleep, unable to see clearly. You see right here kind of this cracked mirror imagery going on. So you're seeing that, and it's this not wanting to look at what's real, not wanting to see the actual reflection of what's going on, not wanting to see what might be broken and need repair. Then the King of Wands. This is that energy that's kind of pushy, sometimes arrogant and cocky, this inspirational, fiery energy that wants to move forward, but sometimes will do so at high cost and push their own agenda almost to the point of narcissism. So sometimes that comes up for the Emperor type of a shadow side as well. So these are what is underlying. There needs to be a more sober look at things, a more somber look. There needs to be transformation happening. These guys need to find a way to come together if they're going to make anything work. Yet there seems to be stubborn, fiery energy, not wanting to look at things, or not the ability to look at things clearly, and the transformation needs to happen. There needs to be sacrifices made here. Okay, we're going to see what else. What can be helpful information with this dynamic between these two? What information will be helpful? And this flipped right over. And this is top card, 4 of Pentacles. This is saying holding on and not letting go, not being willing to open up sometimes. This is sometimes also being stuck holding too tightly on things. Now, this person's just sitting here looking out into the night, wondering what's going on. And it's almost like this is like a waterfall back there. It's like blanket, a sheet, fabric just pooling down. Emotions have pooled, and there's this groundedness. And then again, this limited light of the moon. And almost looking over the shoulder, not quite straight on, just like, okay, what's really going on here? Holding on, trying to hold on and not letting go of things. There needs to be an opening up happening, and it's just not there yet. So there needs to be opening up of the heart on both sides if you want this to work. What else do we got? One more. What would be helpful information for A and B here? Six of Wands. Understanding the little victories. The Six of Wands is understanding the little victories, and also understanding that your friends or the people around you are helping you have that victory. This is moving forward with passion and intensity. This is not just relationship, love, passion, but passion about life in general. Following the things that get you lit up and excited, those passion pursuits. This could be a period of blahness in the relationship where that needs reignited. It's not just a spark that's like a chemistry, sexual spark that needs reignited. There's passion and pursuit. Dreams need to be reignited. There's this stuck kind of feeling here. For whatever reason, that's the feeling. Let's take a look and we'll see what the Arcanum says. We can look at the Arcanum Tarot for Capricorn. See what else might be helpful. Let's clarify the common area here. What can be done to help things move forward? That one really wants to stick. What can be done to help these two? Woo! Okay. Five of Cups again. The Magician again in reverse. Magician in reverse is about manipulation, having the skills and knowing what that you can do, knowing how to use them, but pushing an agenda, pulling a trick. And this isn't just a magic trick and you're making something magical happen. You're purposefully deceiving to get your own way. Person A. And person B, sorrow over the losses of these cups, not looking at the assets, just looking at the losses. This is really not the happiest of love reads for Valentine's. I'm sorry to tell you guys. Is there anything that can be done that will help them in this next little span of time? Or is there anything that can be done to help these two in this next little span of time? Ace of Wands, again, it's talking about lighting that fire again, reigniting things, getting things going again, being clear on the boundaries. Wands energy, pursuing passion. Six of Wands. This is the answer here, guys. You have this sadness and this kind of upside downness of controlling things, agendas, pushing things, and maybe a little bit of deception going on. And then you have this Five of Cups where there's obviously a loss and sadness and sorrow. Something is in the stage of grief, grieving something. And that grief has to be handled and attended to. In order for transformation to come, you have to be able to grieve it. You have to be able to see it instead of just dismissing it. It's not that you have to be in anxiety forever and ever, but you have to be willing to look at things. So something that is being ignored, not seen, is underlying things, is troubling to you guys, and it's not coming clear real quick. This isn't going to be resolved overnight. This is investment in the relationship to be this deep in and this kind of serious gombo in the mix of things. This is kind of a heaviness that's been here for you guys. So this is work, guys. This is, again, we come to the Eight of Coins. This is work. Not always are relationships easy. This is a time where there is work. It's going to take work. You're feeling like you should have mastery, but you're in the apprenticeship stage. This is where you have to put the effort in, guys. Day in, day out. It does take work to make it work. If you want these energies to coalesce, to come together, you're going to have to get this fire, shared dream, shared desire, shared passion, excitement and energy to move forward, to do some new things, to take on some new things. That would be very, very good for you guys indeed. Let's see what else we've got. Some of my reads I've done the animal spirits in. I'll do it again. It's kind of lighter weight than this, but maybe it'll help balance things out or help you remember something. The animal spirits cards are kind of quirky and fun and very much more lighthearted than this is. This is, well, it's the Tarot of the Night. It's kind of dark. Okay, so what we're seeing is Crow Spirit backed by Antelope Spirit. Crow Spirit, co-create with Spirit. So get in alignment spiritually and try and creating things. And then life is speeding up, about getting this acceleration, this energy moving forward. That's an important thing. Get out of this stagnancy. Is there anything else that we can share for these guys? Put it in an animal terminology for helping the little Capricorns and their others. Turtle Spirit. Slow and steady wins the race. Life is speeding up. Slow and steady wins the race. Interesting. These would seem contradictory, but they're not. Because you have the Antelope Spirit, life is speeding up. You want that momentum. Life is speeding up. Slow and steady. It's requiring patience to get through this. You're going to have to go not as fast as you want to. And then you need Spirit to help temper some of this. Let's see if there's any more. Anything else? Woo! Yes, there is. Okay, guys, look. This is what kicked up. Like, this literally stopped and flipped right here. So we're going to take that guy. Cow Spirit. No, Badger Spirit. Excuse me, it's upside down. Black and white, I'm thinking cows. Maybe I'm hungry for dinner. Maybe I need a burger. Badger Spirit, be fearless and bold. This is taking bold action if you want to move forward. Get in alignment. Be bold. It doesn't have to be rapid action, but it's inspired, in spirit. Life is going quick. Slow and steady wins the race. You need to be bold, patient, and bold. All right, that's what I've got for you, Capricorn. Hope it's helpful. Like, subscribe, tell a friend, come again. Bye, guys.